Oh, hey guys. I get to ride the R3 today. I'm actually going to be doing this a lot more, as I have officially put Relina into the shop. With me finishing up the rear cowl and everything, I'm trying to keep from having to tear the bike down every single time I'm going to be doing something and then putting it back together and to ride home. So, being that Mrs. Sticker is pregnant and obviously not riding, I figured I'd just daily the R3 for a while. Come on, go. We're not open, so I don't know what you're doing here. Oh, you must be turning around. Ooh, I need fuel. Blinky light still going? Yep. It's always good to see the blinky light. So, I have a science experiment I want to do. There's been a lot of kind of uproar about everything that's been going on with YouTube in the last 2 months, 3 months, and I've kind of been away from it. I haven't really tried to follow anyone specific content, but I've seen a couple of stories, and the issue to me seems that there's got to be something up with analytics of some sort, or no, not up with analytics, but there's always something wrong with analytics. I think there's an issue with the YouTube notification system. I don't think YouTube actually changed anything per se, like on the back end, so that we wouldn't be experiencing views. But I think it's a notification problem. So I'd like to run an experiment. I want you guys and everyone who watches this video, if you subscribe to me, I want you to unsubscribe, and then I want you to essentially delete your browser history, yada yada yada, clear out Chrome, whatever you use, clear it out. Log back into YouTube, resubscribe to me, and then I want to make sure that whatever device, like your phone, a laptop, iPad, whatever you use, I want you to make sure that you have your YouTube app updated and everything, and go into your phone's notification settings or your device's notification settings, and make sure and check to see. And it's been a while since I've checked any of this and see if it works. Oh, I left my. Too much diesel. All right. Go and see if your notifications are set to push from YouTube. If they're not, set them to push. That way, it'll alert you every time that I upload or do something that you need to be essentially alerted about. Yet again, most of the time, accounts are already set up this way. There's not really a reason for it to have changed, but it's possible that it did. This is kind of my little science experiment. I want to see if this changes anything, because I like I said before, I think it's a notification problem in between YouTube and the end user, which is you guys. So do that for me. I'll check everything over the next couple weeks and see if anything is improved on my end, and if it has, I'm going to share my results, because this is some shit that fucking people need to know. A lot of us, especially those who aren't doing this as an occupation, are really scratching our heads because we're not into our analytics that often, or often enough to really try and figure out where things are coming from, where things are going. So this is kind of a experiment for all intents and purposes, I guess. So do that for me, pretty please, and we'll see if that works. See if that solves some problems. On another note, I also have some really good news. So I made a video a while back that was called For Dad, and it was essentially me kind of opening up about not having the kind of father-son relationship that I wanted to have with my dad. I mean, it's great, it's wonderful. There's nothing, like I said in the video, there's nothing wrong with it. But there's just certain things that through my growing up, I never got to experience with him, and I had a sudden moment of clarity that really sucks. So I made this video about it. You guys can check it out here. and it's going to tear your heartstrings, I promise. I really didn't mean for that to happen, but it did. So the good news to that is part 2 will be coming soon. I don't want to give it away. I don't want to lead you guys on in any direction because I want it to be a surprise. And I'm really going to do a lot of, I wouldn't say do a lot of content with it, but it's going to mean a lot to me. So I'm really going to, do it well. What I can tell you is there will be a part 2 that will be titled From Dad. So you guys can look for that if you guys have been waiting for me to upload the second part. That way you guys have a name to look for. I'm really excited about this. It's going to be really fucking cool. And even though it's not really going to fill the little gap in my growing up, I guess. I don't really know how to put that. It is most definitely going to be the best replacement, which it's going to be wonderful. It's going to be great. So, please be on the lookout for that. Like I said, that video meant a lot to me, which is why I did it. I pride myself on being true to being just a human being, and human beings have emotions, so there's no reason for me to hide those from you guys. I do that a lot when I'm angry. I try not to let that bleed over, but whatever. So please look on the words and things. Please be on the lookout for that. As for the FZ, that's another piece that I'm really excited for. Her grip is coming apart. I had the FC in the shop because I'm doing a lot of custom work to it. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I've been working on the cowl over the last couple months. It's close to being done fabrication-wise. I still have to do some final detail work, get some rest of the welding finished, and then I will have a rough prototype, essentially, of what I'd like to build. I know I'm going to change some stuff in the design phase after this one's completed. There's some stuff that I've already kind of worked out that wasn't really correct or fit properly. That girl that was on the sidewalk I went to high school with. Interesting. And this guy behind me is following way too close. So for the time being, I will be on the R3. Nyx is needed to be ridden. She's kind of been neglected over the last 4 months since we figured out that Melissa and I will be having a baby. So we also have not told you guys, Emma will be the baby sticker's name, so we're really excited about that. Having a daughter, it's gonna be nuts. I don't even know where to begin, let alone even imagine what I'm gonna do when she's old enough to start riding bicycles and dirt bikes and stuff. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. I love how nimble these things are. So there's a lot of new stuff coming, and it's gonna kind of be overwhelming, but I'm gonna play with it day by day. What else? I feel like there's something else that I'm missing. I will be doing the FZ09 review in the next couple months. What I'd really like to do is I'd like to wait until I've got Relina finished, so I can kind of debut her and do the review within the same time frame. It feels really wrong to do a review while you're not on the bike, even though I know everything I want to say about it. It kind of gives more context to what I'm talking about if I'm actually on it and I can point things out. The review will be obviously biased in the sense that I've already owned it and I've already experienced enough time, seat time with it to really build a relationship. I mean, I've got 12,000 miles on the bike since March of 2016, so that's some serious seat time in, what an average rider would do. The biggest thing that I would like to say is it's going to follow the same policy and setup as I did with the other reviews. So I will give you the negatives, the positives of, you know, actually being able to ride it for weeks on end, not just when you sit on it in the showroom. I'm not going to be doing the whole, it's got 115 horsepower, shit. No, that's not how that's going to work. I mean, I'm going to be talking ergonomics of riding it for hours in certain conditions. It fucking wheelies like a beast, so it's amazing. You guys can expect a true review to the content that I've put out thus far, so be on the lookout. Seriously, I've got stuff coming down the pipeline. I'm working on it, and I know it's kind of weird that I keep giving you guys just updates instead of, you know, being in the moment with you guys on it, but bear with me. I have a feast full of stuff on my plate that I'm trying to sift through. So, anyways, back to the notification stuff. Please unsubscribe and then resubscribe and double check and make sure that you are getting your notifications pushed. I know Instagram for a while had a way where you can set it up to where it would notify you when I posted content through Instagram. So I will be using that as well as a platform to let you guys know that I posted something. So please, 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 even if you don't use Instagram, make one, follow my account at STKR_BOMBD. Then that will give you guys an extra venue of which I can let you know when content has dropped. I think that's it for now. I appreciate you guys being patient with me, and I know it's kind of been random, but we're getting there. Things are down. Things are coming. Good things are coming. Lots of good things are coming. Baby stuff is coming. It's crazy. I'll see you guys next time.